Alright, in this section here we're going to be going over relations and functions. Now, this is one of my favorite concepts in mathematics, and that is relations. Because mathematically speaking, generally we can use this in a lot of different ways. And I draw treasure maps, and I've highly I guess you could say, rely on this concept right here when I'm trying to write a coded message. And I'm just going to bring up my treasure map for the heck of it. Well, this particular treasure map here is I do geocaching, and when I do a geocache, I go all out when I make one up. But anyhow, just kind of give you an idea of my treasure map here. I use the concept of relations a lot, and maybe you'll get an idea of how maybe I'm using it. Oh, and by the way, it's at huntforthecash.com, and I do have one at cash.com also, but anyway, hunt for the cash. Okay, we better get back to this. I kind of touched on, I think in a previous section, what a relation is. Now we're going to talk about it mathematically speaking, just using the real number system. A relation is, you can look at a relation as a set of ordered pairs. And so I'm going to label my set S, and and I'm going to just write in some ordered pairs here. Okay, so in a previous section I think we talked about ordered pairs and so forth. We're going to get into the details on this stuff coming up. So here's a finite set, and it just has three ordered pairs in it. Well, this is considered to be a relation. Okay, now there is a way to construct this set. In other words, there's a relationship between 1 and 2. In other words, 1 is related to 2, 1 is related to 3, and 1 is related to 5. So it's kind of like how you'd say that. And there's a discrete math course where they kind of labeled this as like 1 with an R, saying 1 is related to 2. Some certain relations have properties like 2 is related to 1 and 1 is related to 2. It's the reflexive property. We're not going to get into all those properties. That's more of a different course. Okay, but there is a special kind of relation that we mostly focus on, that we're going to be mostly focusing on in this course. I want to get back though to the treasure map real quick, because I just want to touch on that, and then we'll leave it alone and then work strictly on the set that we're going to mostly be working with. That'd be the set of real numbers. But take for example, on my treasure map, let's say that I have a object that's got 3 sides, and another object that, let's say, has 3 sides. In other words, these are all triangles, and another object that has 3 sides. So these are all different triangles here, but the deal is that they all have 3 sides. Okay, and I'm just going to label this as triangle T1, triangle T2, and triangle T3. And so we would say that this set here is the set of triangles. For example, T1, T2, and T3. Now, I might say that T1 is related to T2 if, in other words, this object's related to this object if they both have 3 sides. Okay, so we'll define our relationship as 2 objects, object 1 and object 2, are going to be related if